Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 9:40 a.m. East Coast time, October 9th, 2024. As you can see, there's some very unusual radar images coming off AccuWeather. A warrior sent to me to share. These are overlapping radar images here that you can see on the inside of it. That's why it's got a funny square there. But I wonder why it's doing this. Is it just a glitch? Is it picking up some kind of anomaly interference? This here is just an overlap. That funny square there is an overlap. But of two different radar signals, stations. Sorry for being so raw. I don't have a script. I'm not paid by Disney. But some very unusual storms I covered earlier. But we see a weird anomaly here, but check out something on windy here. It's definitely something weird's happening to the storm here to me. Not to mention all this convection out in front of it does not look normal. Will you quit going crazy, Peter? All of this is unusual to me. And I'm gonna see some kind of other little device working here. Looks like a lot of radar images put together here. That's why everything's so squared off. Something still looks weird there, but that might be just another layer of radar. There's the jog to the north that I was talking about was about to happen here. Thank God it dropped down to a 4, but that's not enough. And it's going to make landfall as a 4, just like I predicted 10 days ago or 7 days ago, however long we've been talking about this. You would not believe what my uncle just told me. In Louisiana, he works for the oil company. And this jackup barge was going to hook to the pipeline. He says, we're going to hook up. We got a storm in the Gulf. He says, oh, that ain't going here. That's going to Tampa. That was before the weatherman even mentioned it. How would the oil company already know where the storm is going? And I believe it's probably going to go to Tampa. I imagine this will be bumped back up. I'm in a bad place if it goes above this, my friends. We all are. That my friends and family is. But I have a fish house right here I sell to. I don't want anybody to get hit by this thing. I commercial fish all these oceans. All these bays are I've fished my whole life. Marco Island. I've gotten lost in Marco Island with a GPS. That's so many islands. 10,000 islands down there. Ah, mercy, the things I've done and seen, but I have never seen storms like this. All the glitches in the world, my friend. Who has ever seen the backside of the storm disappear? They're pushing the storm, and I'm afraid they're going to push it to us. And all the lightning is out here as well. That doesn't make sense. Most of it is. I guess a little bit more lightning than earlier. Redevelopment of weather. But I'm hoping they're going to mellow the storm out. I seen them mellow the one out that come across the Keys one year with dry air. Look at this dry air that's wrapping around it. It back and it's messing up the backside. That might be them trying to push it too. We can't see all the frequencies out here. Their machines that they allow us to look at doesn't reach. A lot of frequency waves. All this out front blowing up doesn't make sense to me. It's not bands of weather. You know what I mean, friends? This storm does not look normal. It's just a blob that goes all the way to Georgia. Go back and look at any hurricane. This doesn't look like any hurricane we've ever seen. Let's look at the last 12 hours. I hope they suck in some dry air. We need air here. We need it to relax. This category 5 stuff's devastating. But what my uncle told me that works in the oil field, that this is a land grab, yes. but it's to push everybody off the coast. And everybody I've talked to is ready to leave. Our property just dropped 100 grand easily. But these are land grabs, so they have no problem taking over the rest of the oil fields in the Gulf of Mexico. Easy drilling off Florida. 80 foot of water is shallow for oil companies. 100 foot of water is nothing. 200 foot of water is nothing. And trust me, our pretty beaches won't be pretty anymore. I got a video I did a long time ago on my site. Here you're going to see that dry air come in right there. Oh, please mellow this thing out some. Maybe they don't want to kill thousands of people like I had predicted. Maybe somebody let up on it a little bit. Oh, I wish it was nature, my friends. I really do. But we have so much proof. Government proof. And yes, they are wiping the internet clean. So much has been removed already that I used to look at. They'll tighten the grip on us. As soon as the United Nations become in full control, they're going to put a law in, turn all your guns in. There's no private citizenship allowed to have a gun. That's where we're headed. We're going to lose our country very quickly here. And everybody's going to be like, well, nobody told me this was going to happen. No, we've been screaming it. It's just nobody can hear our voice. The people has no voice. I just put the new video on YouTube and they completely blocked it. And it's already on YouTube and they didn't even give me a reason. They just blocked it. But we do not control anything. They own it all, my friends. You're listening to the Puppet Master. Commercial Fisherman standing by. I just wanted to bring you that weird anomalies. Very weird. If it keeps going north, Tampa will be wiped out. I don't want it to go anywhere. I'm just letting y'all know that if it keeps on this northerly path, they will get what they want. And trust me, it can come up to Tarpon still. We could see thousands of dead still, and I pray that don't happen. I built a lot of these houses when I was 16. None of them can withstand a hurricane. Sorry, people. Standing by.